Taranto. No one in Nivaleth knew or could have guessed what a commotion would take place that evening in the little house by the sea. It was supposed to be a relaxed evening with a large pot of soup and Italian cookies, but after Rieke had thrown her stone into the water, she and Linnea had spent 3 hours talking about the book and Perry while walking along the beach. Only when the sun slowly set did the two return to their holiday home. Rieke wanted to read the next chapter only after dinner, but she simply couldn't wait and had to take at least a peek at the book. After reading the first page and discovering that Perry had indeed said the word time magic, she bubbled over with happiness and excitement. "It worked!" she shouted and ran to Linnea. "Look, it's right here!" She showed her mother the word. Linnea immediately began celebrating with her. Soon the whole house was turned upside down and they danced wildly through the rooms. It was simply incredible. A chair tipped over. The table was accidentally moved. Rieke stumbled over her own shoe, and a celery stalk that Linnea tried to cut in her excitement almost flew out of the window. Rieke couldn't believe that Perry had actually found her stone and spoken the word she had wished for. One thing was clear now. She could send messages to Nivaleth, and this book was more than just a book. "Do you think it's enchanted?" Rieke wondered, settling onto the sofa to calm herself. "It very well could be," replied Linnea, handing her a cup of herbal tea. After such excitement, only tea could help bring back some calm. They sat silently side by side for a while, trying to sort their thoughts. "Tell me," her mother finally began, "this lady that Perry sees in his dreams, or rather feels, could that perhaps be you?" she pondered. Rieke choked on her tea and replied, "Do you really think that could be?" Linnea shrugged. "Of course. I think your aura and energy are very kind, just like it's described in the book. And you have long, light brown hair," Linnea said, gently tucking a strand of Rieke's hair behind her ear. Rieke didn't know what to say. There truly was a connection between her and Perry. A warm feeling spread through her chest. "By the way," Rieke said, as she stood up and fetched the dark blue book, "look, the word time magic is underlined," she said, showing Linnea the page. "Really? Are there any other underlined words?" Linnea asked with wide eyes. "No, that's the only one," Rieke replied, running her finger over the page. "Well, that's something. What do you want to write to him next?" Linnea asked curiously. "I don't know yet. It has to be something special. And you know what I'm also wondering? Are there more ways to teleport things to Nivaleth?" Rieke pondered. "You'll have to discover that," Linnea replied. "I think Perry is a wonderful person," she added. Rieke nodded. "Yes, he is. The way he interacts with animals is so enchanting," she said dreamily. Once they had completely calmed down, they began cooking. The kitchen was very modern, made of white wood, and even had an exhaust hood. Rieke and Linnea started peeling and chopping the vegetables for their soup. Now that their excitement had subsided, they realized just how hungry they actually were. Linnea had brought her homemade vegetable paste, which gave a fresh flavor. Rieke chopped celery, potatoes, carrots, and a large onion into cubes. Everything was sautéed sharply in butter. Then Linnea poured a good splash of water into the pot. Now the vegetables just need to cook for a few minutes, and then we can add the noodles, Linnea said. A wonderful aroma began to fill the apartment. Rieke felt at home up here. She moved the table back into its original position and began setting it with plates and cutlery. They left out the large lamp on the living room ceiling as the exhaust hood provided a warm light, making everything very cozy. In the kitchen, the soup bubbled quietly. Linnea was more than impressed. "I tell you, this is a real kitchen, not just a gas stove," she proclaimed, staring in fascination at the buttons the oven had to offer. "That's true. And I must say, I love the fridge and the entire house in general," Rieke replied. Suddenly, she remembered the vision she had seen during her meditation. This apartment gave her the same feeling. However, it was just a holiday home, but perhaps it was a precursor to them soon having their very own apartment. Rieke beamed from ear to ear. So manifestation really works, she thought aloud as she poured the small noodles into the boiling broth.